Hey, hello, welcome everyone, I hope you're all doing fine. In this video I want to give you a comparison between the fresh player who just started and the one with much more experience and more hours in the game. Don't get me wrong guys, I'm not making fun of anyone or hating. Each of us started at some point, or will start, and the beginner player habits are normal. Even the experienced players with thousands of hours also making simple mistakes, or just getting unlucky. It's normal, that's how it works in this game. I've got for you some good amount of situations with comparison how players react at them. Alright, let's start. Dogs. New players miss hits and usually go to fight with them without stamina, and this is big mistake. This can't end up in a nice way, especially when there are 4 dogs. Meanwhile, the experienced players with the experience just know how to handle it. Well, maybe sometimes not. But, you know. Picking the same positions. New players just picking the same spot, same window, which makes it much easier for the enemy because they know where will you appear. So after you get some experience, you will see and you will know that you need to rotate, change your positions, flank the enemy. This is the correct way to win, especially when you have long distance fights. Dynamites. Well, here is the problem with the knowledge for the new players, because not everyone knows that tossing dynamite have limit time. You need to throw it at the right time, otherwise it will explode in your hand. Experienced players, of course, knows it, I hope so, but despite this, also some mistakes and fails happens. Armored mob. Here is the rule simple. There is no sense of shooting armored. It will take much longer and it will be louder. Despite this, you should just set it on fire with a flare gun, or to kill it with any white weapon, spear, knife, or something like this. That's the easiest way to kill him. Another mob which new players probably have problem, the one who of course don't know how to deal with it, I'm talking about emulator. This guy shouldn't taste your knife. Knuckle Duster is the best way to deal with this guy. Some time ago, other best option was with the poison bolt from the small crossbow, because emulator died with one of these bolts, but unfortunately they changed it. So for now, Knuckle Duster. Panic with mobs. Sometimes there are situations which we are involved in a world war with all mobs of the server, let's say it like this. I'm talking about situations where there are too much mobs around us at the same time. Players who have good amount of hours in the game probably learned that you should not put yourself in this kind of situations where at one point there is too much mobs, because it is really hard to deal with it. Weapon accuracy, aiming. Well, here is actually a normal thing that new players do not have any experience with aiming unless they were playing any kind of similar game to hunt with aiming. In normal order of things, in everything, that after some time and by playing with each hour there will be improvement with anything we do. This also applies with the aiming in Hunt Showdown. So as a new player, take your time, it will be much better after some time and practicing. Traps. New players don't have the habit of watching their step and watching out for traps, but that's completely understandable. Over the time, every player learns from mistakes and later develop habits of what to watch out for and where. Of course, it's impossible to avoid completely the traps. You will sometimes fall into an opponent's trap, and this is completely, let's say, normal. But trust me, after some hours in the game you will learn what places to watch out. Bosses' weaknesses. New players hit and fight with everything with bosses, but not everything works fine. The important thing to say here is that every bosses have weaknesses and are resistant to something. For example, Butcher is resistant to fire. Spider is resistant to poison. so there is no point to fight against them with this. And by the way, white weapons are great for the bosses. Perks. With taking legendary hunters, you have available 10 points to spend for perks. New players don't have the habit to take them before the game starts. Sometimes it's the same with experienced players, trust me, but it happens rarely. Perks are very important, they can give you big boost in your gameplay and to help you and also your team. The last one is smart healing. Of course, here it depends on the situations. I think new players mostly will not notice that or don't care about it. Of course, it depends how you have your life bars. But in first example, you can see that if I would wait a little bit, with that one medkit I could go full life. In second example, there is no need to use 2 medkits. One full HP shot, it's enough and will fill the last bar to full automatically. And yeah, that's all. The last one I could add to the new players, and the more experienced ones, drop a like if you enjoyed that video and comment if you want. You know, the standard stuff for YouTube algorithm. Final words from me. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed that video. I wish you a very lovely day. See ya!